Hello everybody and welcome back to Talladega for the NASCAR Cup Series Geico 500 here at Talladega, where we have the possibility and probably the likelihood of getting our 10th different winner on the season. Ryan Blaney and Ty Gibbs start on the front row with Bowman, Keselowski, Reddick, Byron, Allmendinger, Kyle Busch, Stenhouse, and Zane Smith, who qualified in the top 10. As we are green and underway here at Talladega, they are off Ryan Blaney and Ty Gibbs side by side for the lead here on the opening lap of racing here into turn 1 and 2. You'll notice that the race length is shortened from 188 laps to 104. That's because I had a bit of problems with the NR2003 crashing on the different Talladega, so I just shortened this one to 104, so could be at a digestible length Talladega races. We are already underway through turn 1 and 2 here. Down the back straightaway now, Blaney clear for the lead ahead of Ty Gibbs, but you look at that bottom line, the 48 of Alex Bowman starts to make his move. Reddick goes towards the middle to work with his Toyota teammate Ty Gibbs, and Bowman powers right through on the bottom lane. He's going to take the lead here into 3 and 4. Your Martinsville winner, Alex Bowman, the lead here at Talladega. Tyler Reddick, Tyler Reddick, Ty Gibbs really leading on each other back there. Oh, Allmendinger, a little bit of contact. They hold on to it up here up front. Really close margins between wrecking and staying green here as Bowman leads the way here at Talladega, blocking Allmendinger, Reddick, and Stenhouse, as Bowman will lead lap 1 here at Talladega as they are 3 wide behind him for second as they continue to battle ferociously for every spot on the racetrack. Bowman ahead for the lead, now behind him. Allmendinger now hung out in the middle lane, dropping back his inside, gets some momentum. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Brian Preece, Eric Jones, they're starting to make some. There goes Stenhouse, instantly pulls to the low side of Bowman to go for the lead here. He's got to run. He's going to take it. He's got a good shot here down the back stretch. Stenhouse a big run. He's got help. Priest went to the top with Bowman, and Stenhouse now all the way to the inside lane. It's going to work out for him. He's got a big shove coming here from the 99 of Daniel Suarez, who has a big run, and Stenhouse will now take the lead here at Talladega in that Kroger/Kraft Chevrolet for JTG Doherty Racing. Your real-life Daytona 500 winner, Stenhouse, alongside your NR2003 Daytona winner, Suarez, and your most recent race winner, Bowman. They're 3 wide at the line for the lead. Wow. Oh, trouble in the back. The 34. Michael McDowell has had an engine failure and will go up in smoke. McDowell blows an engine here at Talladega and will be out of the race on lap 3. One of the guys you expect to be in contention. McDowell, a great super speedway racer. He is done for the day with an engine failure. You hate to see it for Michael McDowell. He's just getting up in the top 20 in points and now out with an engine failure. Unfortunate, something he couldn't control, is out of this race. And now for the lead, here comes Christopher Buescher in the 17 to the inside of Daniel Suarez. He makes the move, and Buescher will now take the lead away from the 99. He's got help from the 36 of Todd Gilliland behind him, and the 2 of Austin Cindric as they race side by side down the front stretch here at Talladega. Chris Buescher for RFK Racing looks to lead a lap, and indeed he will, but a big run on the inside now from the Front Row Motorsports number 36 car, making only its second start of the season here with the 36 of Todd Gilliland in the car today, as of course Zane Smith took his seat in 38, so Front Row gave Todd Gilliland that 36 ride as he now looks to take the lead from Buescher down the backstretch with help from the 20 of Christopher Bell. A big run side by side, almost contact, really intense side drafting here for the race lead between Gilliland and Buescher as they battle side by side into 3 and 4. Buescher clear for the lead, but now Gilliland has a big run as Buescher has no help in the middle. He's going to fall back to the bumper of Christopher Bell as Todd Gilliland now will take the lead at Talladega. Now here comes underneath them the 21 of Harrison Burton for the Wood Brothers, making a run at it with a shove from Corey LaJoie, who himself is a great super speedway racer. Now they're going to be once again 3 wide for the lead at the line. Harrison Burton with the run on the bottom will take the lead. They give Buescher the credit for that lap lead, but it's Harrison Burton now leading the way with the inside of the huge shove from Corey LaJoie here at Talladega. How about Harrison Burton making it work here on to lap 5, leading this race, going up to block the 17 of Christopher Buescher now. LaJoie racing Gillen behind him. Big runs coming. Got the bottom line really starting to make something happen. Here comes LaJoie and Justin Haley. And with help from Kyle Larson, Burton goes down to block, and Harrison Burton now managing the lines here at Talladega, trying to get forward. And with the Wood Brothers, especially the Wood Brothers, who have not been in victory lane in some time here, it has not been since Ryan Blaney's win in Pocono in 2017 that they have gone to victory lane, as Harrison Burton looks to easily lead this lap, but Corey LaJoie, he's making run at him back there. But Harrison Burton leads the way here. Talladega, 5 laps into this race, on to lap number 6. As he tries to block now, 31 Justin Haley, 7 Corey LaJoie, Kyle Larson in the 5 for Mr. Rick Hendricks, making run on the bottom, but he's got help from another super speedway ace, Brad Keselowski. Harrison Burton continues to lead. I'm going to block the 31 of Haley As now Haley gets Larson on his inside, and Keselowski starts to get a huge run here, powering into 3 and 4. As we get a quick screenshot for the thumbnail right there. And we continue on. As Harrison Burton leading the way, Keselowski right behind him. Zane Smith, 38, is now fought his way up to the 3rd spot. Now it goes to the inside of Keselowski to try to get up into P2. He's making run as Harrison Burton continues to do a wonderful job of controlling the lines here at Talladega. Really starting to learn and become a great super speedway racer as Harrison Burton now blocks Keselowski on the high line, but can't block Zane Smith on the bottom with a huge shove from Bubba Wallace. And Zane Smith will take the lead here at Talladega, the number 38 for front row, as he now looks at only his second or third, I think his 3rd career start here in the Cup Series for front row, his 4th in his career. He is making a run here, pulling away for the lead over Harrison Burton, Keselowski, Bubba Wallace. You see on the inside lane though, Bubba can get a run here, help from Allmendinger coming, but Harrison Burton now gaining back on Zane Smith. Zane Smith got a little too far ahead from the pack. They're going to get a big run on him here out of 3 and 4. You can see it's starting to form on the bottom. A big shove come from the 21 here. The 23, though, pulls out on him. Bubba Wallace going out on his own, looking to get into P2 himself here. Big run coming out as we move on to lap number 8. Zane Smith leads. Now Allmendinger, will he pull out on Bubba Wallace for second? He decides not to. Oh, he does. He does. He puts Bubba in the middle. Now the 16 charging forwards to battle Bubba Wallace for second place. As Zane Smith continues to have a pretty darn good gap over the field right now, and really doing a great job showing the speed that 38 car has brought today. He is fast. Zane Smith really with a nice, comfortable, big time gap over the rest of the pack as they work their way now to turn 3 and 4. Allmendinger on the inside of Wallace for second. See the inside lane seems to be the preferred line today with the big runs they get on the bottom. See guys on the outside dropping back out of contention. Allmendinger alongside Bubba Wallace. And then behind Allmendinger, you got Blaney and Bowman trying to give him a big shove. Zane Smith a huge gap now as we move on to lap 9. Continues to lead. Getting some great experience and really doing a tremendous job. And it's starting to throw you back there. You see Bowman. Ty Gibbs getting a little bit of a squeeze here into the corner. It's going to be some contact. And there goes Bowman off the track into the wall. And the big one at Talladega. Bowman, Byron, Larson. Oh, Christopher Bell gets hit. He goes upside down. The second pack piles in. Harvick, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, Busher, the 51 of Yaley is in it. A huge crash here that takes out so many guys you thought you'd be in contention for the win. Hendrick Motorsports absolutely decimated all 4 cars involved in this wreck for Hendrick. It all starts to see up the front. We have some off Christopher Bell's view. The 48 of Bowman gets hooked by the 41 of Ryan Preece and sent nowhere to go right into William Byron, Busher, and Burton, who is so fast. Cleans out Larson. Christopher Bell gets it checked up. He's doing just fine. Got LaJoy back there. And then here comes the second back. Bang! Gregson slams into him. Then Harvick, Elliott, Hamlin, hard hits. Nowhere for the Rick Ware cars. They pile right into this. And a huge crash. And that is pretty much I'd say a good half of the contenders you expect to win this thing all destroyed. Hendrick destroyed. Joe Gibbs Racing mostly destroyed here. Kevin Harvick, your points leader, and of course Chase Elliott in his first race back from his injury gets in a hard crash. Not that we want to see his race go, or Noah Gragson, who has done pretty good in Super Speedways this year, but now out of the race from this huge crash as Zane Smith leads. Now trouble on lap 26. Ryan Preece around with Ricky Stenhouse to the inside wall just before the pit lane. A crash here coming to the last lap of stage 1. AJ Allmendinger also involved. Zane Smith, Reddick, as we catch the end of it here as Preece got up into Reddick. Zane Smith, a big hit. Allmendinger, and then Stenhouse and Preece both go spinning to the inside lane, bringing out the caution, which will end stage 1 here at Talladega. So the stage 1 win is going to go to Daniel Suarez in the 99 for Trackhouse Racing. He will be your stage 1 winner, get an extra playoff point, your Daytona 500 champion in NR2003. Bubba Wallace second. You got Truex in third, Blaney fourth, Almirola fifth, Cindric sixth, Justin Haley, Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Eric Jones, your top 10 as Suarez gets the stage win, the playoff point. Now on lap 49, we missed another big record that's now taking out Ross Chastain, Eric Almirola, AJ Allmendinger, Austin Hill, and Corey LaJoie from this race, leaving just 23 cars in the race, only 20 on the lead lap as Earps, Stenhouse, and Bowman are all 1 lap down as Austin Cindric cycles out to be the leader over Wallace, Jones, Blaney, and Keselowski. Top razor green and back underway here in stage 2 at Talladega on lap 50. Just got 11 laps to go in this stage. You can already see the real damage affecting how Ricky Stenhouse and Bowman there back there. They're really going slow, stacking up a bunch of guys. I mean, look at how slow Stenhouse is right now. Stacking up a line of like 10 cars back here. The 36, 77, 22, 78, 31, 99 stacked up back there. The 41, the 54, and the 3 all stacked up. And now they instantly all, you see down the back, they instantly all go to the bottom to get right around Stenhouse. As of course, he's like an anchor right now, just dropping to the field like a rock, already lapped down from significant damage from that wreck with Ryan Preece that we, of course, just witnessed. Knocked him all the way back. Unfortunately, Zane Smith, the 38's back here. Of course, you saw earlier in the race how fast of a car he has. And now he's pretty much out of it. It's back at the front of the field, though. Bubba Wallace to the inside of Austin Cindric for the race lead here at Talladega. They're going to go to battle. Who will prevail in this battle for the lead here? Both trying to get in position to get a playoff point in the stage win. Bubba Wallace to the inside of Cindric has the run, but behind him here comes Keselowski and Blaney. 2 guys who have worked together great before when Keselowski was with Penske. They're still working together great. The Fords right now clearly got to be the favorites to win this thing. They are fast. Bubba Wallace ran the only outlier up there in this top 5. As he slides out of the block, Cindric, and here comes Keselowski on the bottom line. Brad Keselowski, so good and so fast in the super speedways, especially today. He's got a big run. Blaney pulls him 3 wide here on the bottom, hangs out his former teammate Keselowski, but Brad forces his way clear of Blaney, and now goes the inside of Bubba Wallace, and now Brad Keselowski will take the lead here at Talladega with that big run on the bottom line. That RFK Ford Mustang is fast today. Look out for Brad Keselowski. Him and his former teammates at Penske, they seem to have the speed to get it done today as Keselowski leads the way here at Talladega. And now we move on to the last lap of stage 2 on lap 60. Now Austin Cindric has retaken the lead up here with Martin Truex Jr. in the 19, who just got passed by Brad Keselowski, who's now charging his way back into second and looking to get around his former car, the 2 of Cindric, to get himself another playoff point to go along with his Circuit of the Americas win off of strategy. That'll get Keselowski higher up in the playoff standings. Here comes Keselowski already right to the bottom, down the back straightaway. He is a super speedway ace. He's been doing this for years. He's won at this racetrack 6 times. He knows how to get done, and he just showed it right there. That veteran experience goes right underneath the young Austin Cindric. Takes the lead away from him here, coming down the front stretch and tri-oval for the final time in stage 2 here at Talladega. Gets Cindric and Truex side by side behind him, and now Keselowski will drive away and cruise to the stage 2 win. Brad Keselowski wins stage 2 at Talladega, and a side-by-side finish for second. They'll give it to Cindric over Truex, and then Blaney, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Todd Gilliland, BJ McLeod, Eric Jones, and Joey Logano, your top 10 stages. Keselowski, stage 2 winner. And just like that, now we want to finish up this race with just 4 laps to go. This come down to Ty Gibbs, the rookie, now leading, looking to get his first career win, leads this race. Joey Logano, who is also a great super speedway racer, runs in second place. And Daniel Suarez, your Daytona 500 NR2003 champion. I mean, he's won both. He won the Daytona 500 in 2003 this season, and last season, your 2003 champion runs in third. And then back and forth, trying to catch up to this pack, is Brad Keselowski back there. We know he's got a fast race car, but these leaders are catching lap traffic, which might give those guys behind him a chance. But Ty Gibbs, a comfortable lead now with Logano and Suarez, but Suarez shoving Logano. They're going to have a big run on him. So we're all going to see what Logano or Suarez is going to do here if they want to win this race here at Talladega. Coming to just 3 laps to go, Ty Gibbs lead, and they are going to catch that lap traffic. 3 to go at Talladega. Ty Gibbs gonna go low. Where will Logano go? He follows them. They catch Bowman and Zane Smith at a really bad time right now. Gibbs goes high, then back down low. Follows the 48. Logano fakes, thinks about going high, sticks it low with Gibbs. Gets a big shove. Suarez goes high, and now Gibbs and Logano get blocked by Bowman on the bottom. Suarez falls back in line by the 22. Gibbs making it work here in the middle line. Logano, though, to the inside for the race lead. Here comes Joey Logano at Talladega. Can he get a win? Now he gets blocked by the 48 and the 8. Kyle Busch and Bowman both tag team Joey Logano and stop him in his tracks and allow the rookie Ty Gibbs to power by on the outside lane. What a run by the 54, as now Bowman continues to block, and Logano finally goes low, but Ty Gibbs already clear, maintaining the lead, and is now well on his way to his first career win with just 2 laps to go here at Talladega. And if you look back there, not far behind, Brad Keselowski, Bubba Wallace, and Justin Haley, 3 other contenders for this win if they catch this lead pack, as Ty Gibbs now pulling away as Suarez and Logano try to negotiate Kyle Busch in the 8, who is now going to lap down. Logano powers by on the outside. Suarez stays behind Kyle. not gaining what he needs to right now. Then he pulls him 3 wide, and this is exactly what Ty Gibbs wants to see right now. He's pulling away from this pack. He is setting sail for his first career win, but Logano and Suarez under their single file. They can gain back on him. Look at that. Brad Keselowski out of nowhere. He's hauling it back there on the high line. He's going to get around the 8 of Kyle Busch, and here comes Keselowski. He's not out of this yet. Coming to the white flag. He's put himself into contention for this win. Here we go. White flag in the air. Final lap. Somebody could have won back at Talladega for the rookie Ty Gibbs, looking for his first career win. Continue to add to Talladega's storied history. Logano right behind him in second. Keselowski now going to shove Suarez up into the mix as Keselowski tries to get himself into contention for this race win. Look for his second on the season. And now he pulls out on the inside of Suarez for third, trying to advance himself more than work with Suarez to get closer to the leaders. And slows them both down and pretty much puts them both out of this race. Now it's just Ty Gibbs and Logano. Logano doesn't make a move here to 3 and 4. Just sticks it right behind Ty Gibbs and just stays there. Follows him here through 3 and 4. Sure, he's got to make a move here in the trial where coming to the start-finish line. What is he going to do? Logano here is where he could make a move. He doesn't. He would have the help, and he just lets Ty Gibbs pull away through the trial for the final time. And down the start-finish line, Ty Gibbs wins at Talladega. Joey Logano second, Suarez third, Keselowski fourth, Bubba Wallace runs your top 5, and then Justin Haley in 6th, Blaney in 7th, Ty Dillon 8th. And then Austin Cindric will come home in 9th place. And the top 10 is going to be rounded out by Martin Truex Jr. as he crosses the start-finish line. So how about Ty Gibbs' first career win here at Talladega? And it becomes our 10th different winner in 10 races, as we are really getting close to 16. We still have 16 regular season races. We already have 10 winners. I mean, this is crazy. You see the race results on the left side of your screen, the long list of DNFs, the guys who are lapped at the end of it. So there you go. Ty Gibbs, a winner at Talladega. And we will see the updated playoff standings shortly. Let's see the updated playoff grid. You're going to have Ty Gibbs slot in 9th with his first career win. Of course, our 10 winners. So you got Priest, Keselowski, Truex, Suarez, Dillon, Bowman, Haley, Blaney, Gibbs, Elliott. Your 10 winners locked in the playoffs right now. Then Harvick, Kyle Busch, William Byron, Denny Hamlin. Very comfortable. Cindric really puts himself plus 22 to the good now. But Kyle Larson now falls out of the playoffs behind Eric Almirola. Logano just out of the playoffs, as well as Eric Jones, Christopher Bell, and Bubba Wallace. So until the next episode, I hope you all have a good one.